Welcome, welcome. I am Kamikaze Von Doom, and this is another Division video. Now, this Division video is going to be focused solely on this mask right here, the Fist of Fury, which gives you the Teo mask, or the Panda Bear mask. Now, to get this Panda Bear mask, as you see right here, you have to perform a melee shot kill on 200 enemies. Now, the number one and fastest way I got this within 2 hours is this build right here, my striker build. Now, you can either use your striker or nomad. I actually use nomad for a few, but striker and nomad by far are the best and the fastest way. Now, my technique was Lincoln Tunnel. Do Lincoln Tunnel, go to Challenging, and then go to Total Blackout. I did this with one other player, and me and him both completed this within 2 hours flat, while farming GE credits. Now, as for the other commendations, let's see. I'm already 13 out of 18. It's only been a few hours. This is day one of the event. This is a pretty easy global event, guys. Very easy. Get one reclaimer build and 3 people either running striker or nomad, and you're good. You're good. All right, so let's go through the easiest ones. Buy one of each set caches. Very easy. They're worth 3,000 each. So 4 of them, 12,000 GE credits. Obviously, it's going to take you, an hour or two to grind that out. Not bad at all. Now, prevent 20 allies from overcharging beyond 100% and using a support station. Obviously, I did this with my Reclaimer build. I did that in Total Blackout, and I did that on Lincoln Tunnel. A lot of these I complete on Lincoln Tunnel within 1 or 2... goes at it. Like, shock yourself 100 times. Easy, guys. Easy. Just run out there. Just run out there by yourself. You'll shock yourself 100 times in one match. Obviously, the perform 200 melee shot kills. Now, the way I did this, and you might like it, is shoot them at a medium range distance and then run. And when you're running to them, it charges up the rest of your charge. That way you don't accidentally overcharge it. That way you don't accidentally shock yourself and all your teammates. You just sit there and you build it up about halfway, then you straight beeline it to them and melee them. You'll knock them right out. Now, let's go to the next one. Spend 15 minutes on overcharge, like I said with the Reclaimer build. Basically, you keep your overcharge while you're inside of the Reclaimer range. So you could sit there for 15 minutes in one mission. Or if you're running through it really fast to grind your GE, it might take you a couple missions. But just sit in the box. Sit in the box and overcharge, and then when an enemy comes, just melee them, get that kill for that Fist of Fury, and then go back to that, go back to the health station and just sit there with the Reclaimer and just kill everything. It's so easy. Shocked 300 enemies. Did that in, a few runs, Lincoln Tunnel. Another really easy way is Falcon's Lost with 2 Reclaimers, but that's going to be another video here shortly. Complete any activity, Blackout. Obviously, you can get that first go. This one was kind of fun. Shock 5 enemies. Now, the way I did that with this striker piece is I put on this talent right here. Fear Tactics. Applying shock to any target triggers a 30% chance per each target in a 10-meter radius. So in Lincoln Tunnel, about halfway through, you're going to have all those enemies spawn on that wall, and they're all going to jump down on top of the semi-truck and then jump down to the van and then finally jump down to the ground. So what you do is you stand right there in front of the semi, and as they're jumping down, you just shoot them. You know, a few bullets here and there, and then all of a sudden you have 6 of them shocked. It's amazing how that little talent can help. Next. All these easy ones. Let's see. Shock your ally 10 times. You're going to get that your first ever mission, just because you're going to be shocking yourself, and you're going to end up shocking others as well. Shock a single enemy 5 times without killing them. The best way to do this one, shock a single enemy 5 times without killing them, is Times Square. So Times Square is part of the GE event this week. And you do that on Legendary. And at the end, you're going to have the 2 bosses. You're going to have a sniper and you're going to have a tank boss. The tank boss, you can sit there and just shock him over and over and over and over without hurting him, because he doesn't take any damage until you blow up his back. So if you just sit there and face tank him, every 5 seconds or so, you can shock him. Do it 5 times, you'll get that commendation. So easy. Next, let's see. Complete all events. All you have to do is complete each run. That's it. I did them all in total Blackout. Took about an hour. It was a cake run. Complete any activity without shocking an ally. I actually did this my first mission because I was the reclaimer. So I was just sitting in my box just helping everybody, and I didn't end up shocking anybody. Got that patch real easy. Shock 30 enemies in one mission with a pistol. So I did this one solo at Lincoln Tunnel with a pistol, and a pistol is actually a really great way to get this mask. Easily 100 of my enemies were from a pistol for this mask. Because that pistol, what pistol am I using? So I was using this First Wave X45. Everyone remembers this from the Underground patch. Well, mine's fully optimized, so I just ended up keeping it. But that with the striker is actually quite amazing. You'll enjoy it very much. I promise you, you'll enjoy it. Let's see next. Might be it. Shock 30 enemies in an activity with a pistol. Yep, that is it, guys. So this took me about 3 hours total to get all these and the mask. So, you know, obviously I have 5 left, you know. So the killing enemies after they're already shocked is quite easy if you're face tanking with the striker. My problem is right now, I was running with groups of 4 when I wasn't with my buddy in Lincoln Tunnel, and people are tending to try to steal kills as much as possible. So my number 1 way of getting that, run solo. You'll get in a few more runs. Kill LMB during the Blackout event. Enough said. And buying caches, that's just going to happen over time as you're farming. These 2 tend to be the hardest, I've noticed. Complete an activity in Blackout without shocking yourself. Now, the problem that I'm facing with this mask is I'm running Reclaimer, and transitioning from one part to get rid of my bag, I have to either play solo or play with somebody that's talking to me. But with all the randoms I've been playing with this morning, it seems that they just shock each other over and over for the other accommodations. So without communication, it's going to be really hard to get that one done if you're playing with a whole bunch of random people. Should be 4 left. Nope, and that's it. That is it, you guys. Complete an activity without using first aid skills or medkits. That applies to your whole team, so I haven't completed that one yet. I'll probably complete these 2 after this video and just run one solo real quick. But alright, guys, that is your GE Global Event Blackout tips and tricks. How to get this wonderful Teo mask, be a little panda bear, like yours truly, Kamikaze Von Doom. Alright, I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.